Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Let's get started now that it's almost 7:40.
Shit.
We've been fucking around.
The whole point's to have a good time. As long as we're having a good time, aren't we still winning?
I mean, yeah. So last game, you learned a little bit about how King Henry is a Dane, which has a Y, by the way, D-A-Y-N. And he has a knockoff lightsaber, which I'm calling a Sunblade, because it's called a Sunblade in the D&D, the Dungeon Master's Guide or whatever. Oh my... Read it out loud, Matt.
Cheese or fruit, he becomes a Danish.
There we go. And then we went down the mountain a little bit and fought wyverns for 2 hours. And you should be just now coming to where you can see the castle. So if you look at my cool maps, you were like right here, camping here. See where I'm pointing.
Wait, I need you to make that circle about 5 more times.
About here.
I'm sorry, I'm being a smart ass. Okay, we're camping there.
Camping right here. I'm the blue one.
Fuck off.
I'm the blue one. You were camping like
I'm also the blue one.
You were camping like right here. Okay, I'm the teal one. Be all fucking technical.
For the visual learners, we're being idiots.
And then
assholes is what we're being, let's be real.
Tempest's little camp is in this little saddle of the mountain over here. And so you have marched down the mountain and you are near what's called the Lake of Soon, which is famously where August got his vision to become a champion of Soon. And there was also briefly a Vivianite temple here, but it has since been lost because every now and then the Lake of Soon disappears because if two people are in love and need to hide, it will hide them because that's Soon's thing. Okay, so y'all are near this lake.
People just sneaking around at the lake that disappears.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they come back. It's like for, like, eloping.
I know.
Oh, okay.
They should just be upfront about it. Stop hiding.
Your parents must have liked your wife. That's all I know.
Oh, my mom loved my wife because she's actually shorter than her.
See, exactly. Your mom loved your wife. You never felt like you had to hide shit from nobody. You wouldn't understand.
Me and Charlotte weren't allowed to date until we were married. Yeah, do that math.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all are Mormon?
No, we're Orthodox Presbyterian, which is about the same thing.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, I was driving around yesterday and there was some Mormon guys standing on the corner and they were so fine. Like, they were so fine.
If I can only be one of your wives.
I never said that this was my first wife.
No, whatever.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, you're right. Fuck, I didn't mean it. I take it all back, Darian. You can give Leo one big old smack across the face. I'm so sorry.
No, I've actually been married twice. And my first wife, I had that reaction. My now wife, I brought her home. My mom's 4'11", my wife's 4'10". She instantly fell in love with her. I was like, I did right this time.
I did good. I did it. Yeah.
I don't know. If my dad likes whoever I bring home, it means I brought the wrong person home. That's all I know.
Oh my god.
For you, but you gave your dad a friend.
Yeah. True. And doesn't that matter more?
I hate how accurate that is, Darian. I really hate how accurate that is.
Anyway, you're coming down, you're by the Lake of Soon. It's here right now. There's no one having a soiree. So, Yeah, you made it down to the bottom. Congratulations.
Oh, I hit something and it took me to another page on roll 20.
Oh.
Oh, I hit the question mark on accident.
At first, I thought you were going to say you hit something on the road, and I was going to be like, oh my gosh.
Oh no! I'm done driving. I'm off the road.
Intelligence versus wisdom.
Oh boy.
Hey, Matthew, you want to come say that shit to my fucking face?
I'd have to kneel down.
Ooh.
That just means it's easier for me to punch your nuts. That's all I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, we made it to the castle or whatever.
Yeah, you make it to the Lake Assoon, then you can walk down the road to the castle, passing by various farms, and occasionally farmers look up and they see King Henry walking, and they're like, wide-eyed, like, aren't you fucking missing? And he waves back, and he keeps walking and doesn't acknowledge them more than that, but then you eventually get to the castle.
Oh, I'm so very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Before we went into... No, it's a bad idea to make myself look like somebody else right now, isn't it?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Hey, Leo, since you're currently about to be put to death, can I get, like, your hat after you do?
No.
Or should you maybe change your face right now?
And I realized I forgot to be doing King Henry's voice, so I'm gonna make an effort to do it today.
Yes, as
yeah.
King Henry,
Okay, guys.
I do say...
I just said
Okay,
I was gonna
so
make her be cool, okay?
you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like Carolina's Echo.
Oh, God.
He
I'm
looks
just gonna walk up and lightly slap Leo.
Henry and Wade and Sergeant Greybark shiver as they watch you transform like, ugh, gross. But
yeah, before we get into town, I would like to not look like myself because I'm currently wanted for putting magic on the queen, and that's punishable by death. So, I'd like to not be grabbed for that.
And now you're making me look like I'm doing magic.
and
No, you have a twin sister.
and Leo, Marceline wanted to duel you. She probably hasn't even told anybody she wants to kill you yet.
But she wrote it in a letter to me, didn't she?
Yeah.
So at least me and the courier know. And Pale, because Pale won't shut the fuck up about it.
Couriers are like sworn to an oath of secrecy. Don't worry about it.
Well, here, if you...
Oh, good.
I'll send
No,
you
they'll
her to
never
let her
know.
know that Leo looks different.
So the courier will never tell anybody that I sent a special gift to Almente.
Special gift to
Leo?
one of your girlfriends?
The ex-girlfriend.
Leo?
She sent some tree bark.
Oh,
Let
Leo.
her know I was
You
messing
did
around
it.
and we were done.
You sent her a piece of the dryad?
The
Just some, like,
dryads.
stuff she shed.
Ew.
You scamp. That's disgusting.
Is that how
Leo,
dryads work? That's fucking nasty.
We'll tell you when you're older.
King Henry?
Is that King Henry saying that?
I lean over to Wade.
Earmuffs, King Henry.
Look, I know different races age differently, like elves don't age because they're bastards, but how could he has at least 5 years until he learns what Leo did, right?
I know what sex is, but it's still
You're
gross.
supposed to have earmuffs on, Henry.
Ah.
So he doesn't know what sex is, right?
Wade turns
He
to
has a
you.
wife.
Wade turns to you. He says, "Well, I'm not going to speak for King Henry, but while he does know about that stuff because I make dick jokes all the time, and so does his father-in-law, and so did his dad when he could still talk, and even
So do 8-year-old
Marceline."
boys.
What?
Yeah.
But so do 8-year-old boys.
Yeah, and then
Wade, you are wading through troublesome waters. All right, let's keep going.
I mean, listen, Sergeant Greybark's only 12.
Sergeant Greybark is a delightful person, and I'm happy he's still around.
Don't they age different?
Sergeant
Yeah, he
Greybark
probably
kind of
has, like, a week
squints at you,
left.
like, don't fucking...
I saved your life. Don't you come at me.
So you're like 40, right?
Dr.
Sergeant
Wade?
Greybark?
Oh, Sergeant Greybark? He's like, no, I am 12.
Like in my years.
Oh, in like person years? I mean,
Yeah.
Anuru's only lived to be like 30,
Oh, so you're wise.
I guess.
All right.
I'm an
I'll take
adult.
it. Yeah. Sergeant Greybark's a full adult. Don't talk to him like that.
I mean, to be fair, I probably shouldn't talk to anyone the way I do.
How old are you?
I am looking at my character sheet. 28.
Wade says,
Ooh.
"Oh, you're only 2 years younger than me.
You're older than me?
I'm 30.
And you're still making these life choices?
Yeah,
You're talking to us?
I live for the adventure, man. Come on,
Ooh, I should invite Johnny out here.
Johnny.
Yes, we are.
Oh God, don't bring
No,
that kid
no,
here.
no, no.
I just kind of clapped him on the back. I'm messing with you. I want to make that mistake 3 times.
I've heard of that kid, and all I know is that he's emo as hell. Like even me, more emo than me.
Honestly, yeah, I like to imagine everyone as friends. I feel like you two would end up trying to out-emo each other, and I don't know if he has a caffeine tolerance that you do, and I think he would die.
You know, I don't want to know either.
Yeah. Who knew demons could even do that? Oof.
And he's a tiefling, not a demon.
That's what I'm saying, his dad.
It's, Agatha's looking at taking him into his, like, apprentice program. Like how he's got Dennis and Martha Gorfield.
But
then we
Dennis has
found
done
out-
nothing wrong in his life.
Yeah, okay. But then he apparently missed the interview or something.
You know, I like to imagine that's a bureaucratic issue, not a justice issue. That's more like procedural, not substantive, where under the differing sovereignty rules...
Hey, you already took the bar. Shut the fuck up. You don't need to know this shit no more.
Yeah.
King Henry's like, no. I was thinking of like, it'd be, Agatha already has to deal with my ass. I don't think he wants to deal with Johnny Quill.
Yeah. Onwards
Onward and
to
onward.
Leo finally being put to death.
He's not gonna get put to death.
Can you stop ruining my fun, Boy King?
Don't call me that.
Fine.
Okay, you eventually get up to the castle, and guards and shit are like, "Oh my, King Henry?" And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it. And Wade and Serge Greybark are like, haha, no one knows we did this yet. and immediately King Henry walks up to the breakfast room, where that's just always where they are. And Marceline is there, and like she's planning something with August and her father-in-law, Victor Gagarin, or it's Marceline's father, Henry's father-in-law, Victor Gagarin. And Marceline stands up to go hug him, and then sees Leo over his shoulder, and like starts to pull out her gun, and Henry like grabs it, and he's like, okay.
I also step in front of him, just like...
But wait, I don't look like Leo. I look like Echo.
Okay, she sees the party and assumes you're nearby.
Okay.
Instinctively, I step in front of him, outing that it's him, but still protecting him.
And Henry, before she can even say anything to argue, he's like, look, I won't be mad about you making my friends kidnap me if you promise not to kill Leo. And no one knows about it. There's no honor to keep or anything. And, you know, his father, Gilbert Kane, is gonna be important one day, and an ally, I assume, as long as we don't kill his son. And Marceline's like, he deserves it. I know, and I agree, but we are about to enter a new age of compromises that we aren't going to like, that no one is going to like. Just wait until I die, and then you can hunt him down and do whatever you like. And she's like, you aren't dying on me. He says, I will someday. Fine. Fine about me dying or not killing Mr. Amastasia. Amastasia, and stop saying you're dying. And he says, I'll try. And she says that she's still mad. And he tells her she has the right to be. But then she leaves, saying she's going to go announce that he's been rescued to the greater country. And they hug and part ways.
We saved a king, guys. We did it. We saved him from his wife and best friends.
And he saved me right back. Although the only reason I tried to talk to her was because he was gone. Something I hadn't even thought about until just now. I would have never said anything to that bitch. Now that she's a bitch. I would have never said anything to her if he wasn't missing.
She's 13.
Never change, Leo. Never change. I think if we all start making good choices, our adventures would be a lot more normal. So we need one person like you, Leo.
You're welcome. I'm happy to provide the service.
I bet you stole Mithril from the kingdom.
I did not steal Mithril from anything.
Henry and Lord Yeagerin and August kind of turn what the fuck did you just say?
We're just joshing around, don't worry. You think I will let anything bad happen on my watch? Ask little baby G back in the little mountain town. My buddy who also worships here, he loved me.
Round hat?
What?
Top hat?
What?
What was the name of that downtown?
What?
What?
What? Town with the goblin children.
No. I'm not talking about them.
That was Stone Mill.
I'm talking about little baby G. I'm trying to remember his name.
Isn't that... I thought you were referring to the little baby goblin.
No. The guy...
the little kid?
Or whatever.
Greg?
No, Gorval.
Gorval de Bolbeck? Who you fucking...
Baby G. Because he specifically asked me to stop making nicknames for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Baby G Gorvy loved me. You can go ask him. I would never let anything bad happen under my watch.
Henry's like, I don't know who that is, so whatever. Yeah.
He's probably dead now. Brutally, horribly dead.
So why did you tell us to ask him?
It was, so Tyrion Fenwick, he's cute.
Okay. On that note, August's gonna leave. And
As he should.
It's just, you guys, Vic, Wade, and Sergeant Greybark, and,
Leo, can you stop looking like my sister now? It's kind of weird.
I make myself look like a much older version. And I go, well, now I'm your mom.
I get out my holy water and start throwing it at Leo. The power of tear compels you, damn it!
You're just wasting holy water. That's not gonna do shit.
I throw the little flask at him.
Vic is going to come up to you guys and say, I've heard about you, but who the hell are you? Vic, you remember, is he's one of the guys who banished Vecna. He's got long, brown, kind of graying hair tied back in a ponytail. He has one eye that has been, he has a false eye, and it's just a red gem. But he's always strapped to the fucking teeth with weapons, mostly guns. He is one of the guys who killed Vecna, and still looks like he could probably do it again.
Hi, I am a Pale Talon cleric of Tyr. Hi. What? Can I just say it is an honor, and can I get can you sign my gun?
He looks at you and doesn't uncross his arms as he kind of sits on the table.
Thank you.
Says, did you do that to August too?
I gave him a friend. These ones I need. I gave him another friend. You're just...
The fucking necromancer.
Well, you say necromancer, I say recyclist.
You know, Margaret Gorfield was enough necromancers around here, being that she's, you know, the great niece of Vecna. But, I didn't want to, you know? Gives me the skeevies, and he turns to you, Leo, and he's like, can you fucking stop doing that? Just look like you. Whatever the fuck you look like.
I decide that I'm gonna look like him.
You turn your face into Lord Vagrant's?
Yes. Just for a second. I turn it into that. I like turn it into that for a second, wink at him, and then look at me.
And as you turn into him, I immediately kick you in the ass.
He looks at you, Carolina, and he says, thanks. If you weren't going to do that, I was going to do it myself. Oh no, so we got the cleric over here. We got Mr. What are you, a fucking changeling or something?
No sir, I'm a musician.
That's even worse. And how about you, ma'am with the axe?
I mean, I'm exactly what you see. A lady with an axe.
Finally, my kind of person. Anyway, so where are you guys from? How'd you get here? I mean, I know that you marched from the wastes with Donald Denham, but...
Well, I was raised in Craftland. My dad left when I was a kid, but I have step, and I just kind of ramble, waiting for someone to interrupt me, because it's that thing where you meet someone and you keep talking even though you wish you could stop.
Vic will keep listening,
you see, sir,
arms crossed, until you...
You see, sir, I'm from Edgewater, and I'm sorry when I talk about my hometown, I just get the accent back.
Mm-hmm.
You see, sir, my best friend, he died suddenly when we were young, you know, like 6 years ago. Yeah.
And then we had to kill him. Oh, and then I stopped talking.
We did not have to kill nobody. My father helped me, and I went and I laid his bones to rest where they belong. He was finally able to find peace. And then, you see, my father got back in touch with me, and he asked me to help him with a family business. And so we all came to do our best to help out in that business, and fuck, this fucking revolution, man, it destroyed the town. And so now we're here to save Donald Denham, and because we had nowhere else to go. And a tear rolls down my eye.
Make a deception check about the tear.
How does my god roll down your eye?
Ooh, and you said a deception?
Yeah.
That will be a 21.
Okay, his insight's only a +5, so that's a 7, so he's like, ugh, you got therapist if you're still sad about it, I guess. But, okay, you.
Why wouldn't I be sad about it? It happened a few days ago.
A few days ago?
A few weeks ago? It was the revolution. I've lost track of time. I disappeared for a while.
Leo was doing drugs with a dryad to kind of get over it.
Privacy.
We weren't given any. When he was up on the mountain.
You're just jealous she chose me, pale, and don't you pretend you're not.
He goes, a dryad? On the mountain?
You didn't hear anything.
You mean Birch?
What do you mean, Birch? What do you mean, Birch?
I know.
What do you mean, Birch?
I know her. She grows me a lot of spices.
Oh,
Spicy.
well, we had a wonderful time. She's a fantastic woman.
This food's bland as shit here. Anyway, you, Carolina. Miss Carolina. You have a last name?
Shade Flame.
Mrs. Shadeflame. Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm from Donsville. And, yeah, I was freed by Donald Denham, and so we made our own little fighting force for
That's valiant. Of the group, I like you the most. I'll give you guys the skinny. And by the way, the whole time he's talking to you guys, like, Henry's just a second away, like a millimeter away from rolling his eyes. You can see Henry doesn't like his father-in-law, but, you know, whatever. No one does, because he's kind of an asshole. And he says, he looks at you all real hard with his good eye, even though the red one kind of glimmers in the light. He says, I've only ever trusted one mage in my entire life, August. And that was only before I learned he was a traitor. If it weren't for how much James cared about him, then Christine would have executed him with all the others. And then I would have, as soon as I found out after we banished Vecna. So, long story short, I don't trust any magic users now. I understand that you, Leo, cast a spell on my daughter, the queen of this country, and even though she isn't going to kill you now, you better make sure that I like you pretty quick, because we're going to be traveling together, and yeah, just you need to be my friend, or this isn't going to work.
Well, sir, if I may be so bold, what is your preferred method of alcohol?
Preferred method?
Well, brand, you know, choice. What is your preferred alcoholic beverage?
Whiskey.
Leo, I know what you're thinking. Don't, because it counts.
What do you... I was going to see if I could buy him a nice bottle of whiskey. I was hoping he was going to say rum or wine, because I already have really nice ones of those, but now I gotta go find a nice whiskey. But I'm more than happy to do it, sir. Very excited to be traveling with you.
I whisper to Leo, how does he feel about rum?
Rum's not whiskey.
Ask him how he feels about rum.
You know, sir, I do love a good whiskey, but I must say, rum might be the favorite of mine. And what do you think about rum?
I drink it when we're on vacation in Golgari.
On vacation in Golgari, I see, sir.
The beach, you know.
The beach, yes.
I don't know how much Leo has left of his 600-year-old bottle of rum, but I'm going to try to slide a hand mine into his pocket.
Oh, no, I was originally going to offer him the rum, but he said whiskey.
Well, I think we're going to be...
He says, look, you don't need to buy me anything. I assure you I have well-stocked cellars at home. But this is just my one warning to you all that I think magic is icky, and if you cast a single spell on me without my permission, even if I'm on the cusp of dying, I will kill you immediately after every threat but me is down. Do y'all understand?
Well, sir, I completely understand, and I do have some potions. What do you think about potions?
Potions are medicine, not magic.
Yes, sir. Completely agree. I will remember that in the instance that something happens to you. Alba Lorefield forbid.
Thank you.
Well, sir, since we're at it, just so there's no surprises later on, I am not exactly a magic user, but I just learned that something that I am skilled at is considered magic. I can produce a copy of myself to help me fight. Just so you're aware and no surprises.
Like
kind of a ghost.
Ghost or icky, but okay.
It's not a ghost.
It's not a ghost?
It's not a ghost. You can touch it, it can touch back.
Even grosser. Anyway,
would you like to see it?
No, I'm good. Whenever I have to fight with magic users, I just get real drunk. And, like, whenever, like, August would help us teleport, I would just drink, like, a whole fucking bottle of whiskey before I'd let him take me anywhere.
So, a question.
To my defense, I only just learned that this was actually magic. This is something that I was born with.
biological magic ability is less icky, because we don't want to commit genocide.
Well, just to make sure, if you were to fully die, being brought back, no go?
No.
Let you go?
Brought back to Thundersgrem for burial, yes.
Got it. And just to make sure that you're fully comfortable, I just turn my eyebrows off. Leave the rest of my hair. Just my eyebrows.
Biological magic is fine. You know, elves, every single elf can do a little bit of magic. They don't have to sleep. It's creepy. I don't like it. But I'm not going to kill every elf.
Well, you know,
sir, I'm a half elf.
that's why I want to beat him half to death, half the time.
Ah. And Dragonborn can cast spells inherently.
Yeah,
And I think
but
that's
they're
creepy
not elves.
and
They're not
icky.
elves. Like an elf never wore my face.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. So
I had a
think we're gonna
lich.
But sir, if you think that natural born magic is icky, why wouldn't something that somebody studied and learned?
I just cover his mouth. Shh. Save this for the road. It'll be great bonding talks.
Yeah, just...
I lick his hand.
You now have steam in your mouth. You played yourself.
It's... I don't think anyone should do magic is my thing, but if you can inherently do it, I think you shouldn't do it. You should resist. But just because you can also means you can choose to not. Does that make sense?
Just say no.
Yes.
Magic abstinence.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Well, I mean, it's kind of part of me, so it's just not doing it means that I'm being half of myself.
Yep. And yeah.
We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, whatever. And he turns to Henry, and he laughs, and he says, "You're weak enough to get captured by Wade and Greybark after all, huh?" And Henry sips some coffee and, doesn't even look up. And just annoyed beyond disbelief, he's like, "They drugged me with Marceline and August's help." And Vic says, "You trusted him not to. And I think that was stupid on your part." And Henry looks at you guys glancingly before he looks back to Vic, and he says, "Who the fuck am I supposed to trust then? Someone other than my father's best friend and my wife and my only other two friends?" And Vic says, "August is your father's fuck buddy. I am his best friend. And no, you're not supposed to trust anyone. You have my daughter to think about. When you finally fucking croak, she has to take your job. So your job is to stay alive until she's of age." And Henry's grounds, "I'm well aware of the process of succession." And Vic says, "You're pig-headed enough to where there's not going to be any succession if you..." And finally Henry stands up and he says, "What do you want me to do, Vic? What do you, almighty Vecna Slayer, King James Creathazar's right hand, King Regent for 6 months in 1367 after I was forced to execute my own grandfather, what would you have me do? Turn around and put all this in a letter?" And Vic says, "Fill the letter with anthrax, and maybe, yeah. And I'll never apologize for trading him for James. It had to be done. And I don't know where in the world you got this vanity. Your father has the Ethereum shard. He knows I'm a proud bone in his body. That and your grandfather was evil. Maybe you got the pride from him." And Henry says, "This war isn't about fucking pride. It's about honor and a legacy. It's about changing hearts and minds and freeing millions of people from magical tyranny. The people of Macadia need to see the power within themselves to overthrow evil by their own hands in order to prevent it from forming again. Now, for the last fucking time, if you're so set on doing this war by assassination, what you're good at, so this cycle of oppression can repeat itself over and over again before we leave the end of the decade, by all means, arrange my death as you continue to strain against yourself to do every moment and do it your own way." And Vic, in sarcastic wonder, marvels, "You've eaten your own propaganda so much you actually believe it." And Henry says, "What the fuck else have I got to believe in?" And Vic laughs and gets off leaning off the table and gets himself some whiskey from the side table as Henry sits to get a cup of coffee, and Vic eventually leaves.
Before he leaves, I just want to kind of follow him out the door, kind of like, yeah, no, it's good to meet you. I also do want to thank you. I feel like I'm slowly getting along better and better with everyone here. That I'm kind of learning everything about this area. And I do want to thank you for helping to stop... God, I can't find his name.
Who are you thinking of?
The dude who stole the mech.
Oh, Garfield.
I do want to thank you for... Wait, I thought Garfield was the one who made it.
Oh yeah, Garfield made it,
Garfield.
and then the guy who stole its name was Castaneda.
I do want to thank you, though, for stopping Castaneda. You're right. We shouldn't trust anyone. It's nice to meet you. And I go back into the room.
He looks you up and down as you leave, and then continues to walk out.
So, bitch. No one talks to my best friends that way, not even my new best friend.
And
that'll teach him.
When you come back, Wade puts a hand on Henry's shoulder and says, "I wouldn't let him kill you, bro." And Henry laughs, like, "Oh, I feel so reassured, Mr. Guy who kidnapped me out of my own castle." And Wade's like, "I know, I'm good. You don't have to tell me." And Henry says, "He's Lord Vic the Cynic Jaeger, and he could sneeze on me and I'd die." And Wade says, "Shoot, you sure? But I think it's, shoot you, sure. But I think only August or maybe your dad could kill you with a mere sneeze." And Henry rolls his eyes and says, "As long as you work for me and aren't secretly working for him, just waiting for the moment that he orders you to kill me, it'll be okay." And
well, I mean, the big thing is I think Greybark could even be killed by hot chocolate, so...
And Sergeant Greybark goes, "Shut up."
As do finger guns.
And Wade tells Henry, he's like, "I swear that the only person more paranoid than him is you." And Henry says, "I was possessed by a demon. Anything's possible at this point." And Wade says, "I pinky swear I'm not a plant. And hey, I thought we were more than just king and guard." And Henry says, even if we are friends, I still pay you, for one. And for two, you're gonna give people the wrong idea if you keep saying it like that. You're too old for me." And Wade says, "I've watched you sleep more than your wife has." And Henry says, "And Cecil has more than both of you combined. Imagine that image, Wade." And Wade playfully retches in horror, and Henry slaps the back of his neck, and he says, "Get the fuck out of here, you weirdos." And Wade jokingly bows, "Whatever you command, my liege," and he leaves to go to his quarters to pretend for the journey they have ahead of them.
Bro TP.
Bromance.
It's guy love.
Have you heard that song? It's
Bromance?
It's by Ryan Higa.
Oh god. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Ryan Higa and Chester C, I believe.
Oh my god, that was a section of my brain that hasn't existed for 10 years.
I brought it back!
My god. Hey, King, Liege, Royal, Henry?
Just Henry
Permission
or
to
Sir
speak?
is fine.
Permission to speak, my liege?
It's just okay.
And as soon as I say to you guys again, he's back to chugging coffee. He says it's just King Henry or Sir or Henry, whatever.
I bow very deeply, then get
Don't
to
do that.
Anthony and say, "My liege,
I'm not.
your father-in-law's a dick.
You don't pay. Okay. Thank you. He is.
Now, please don't put Leo to death for me saying that. I'm sorry. I understand you have to kill him. I understand, but please wait."
Not. Okay.
I just get up and hang on to his leg. Like, please don't kill him. I know. I'm sorry.
He grabs your hands and he says, "Pale,
Yeah.
thank you for agreeing with me. I'm not gonna kill Leo unless he does some bullshit again."
Oh, fine. I turn my eyebrows back on.
But sir, I hate to say it, I'm pretty prone to bullshit.
Well, we're gonna leave in like 3 days, so just keep a lid on it until we leave the jurisdiction of this city.
Yes, sir. I believe that I can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the jurisdiction would mean both personal and subject matter for any issues that would occur. That would also qualify for issues of service, and I don't know how else to keep going with that.
Henry rolls his eyes and rubs his forehead, and he's like, fucking tear, people.
Yeah, it almost brings a tear to your eye.
Oh, God, it does. Late at night, and when I'm in pain.
Please don't think of my God late at night when you're in bed.
Oh, no.
He's not that kind of God, alright? He's not soon.
Maybe Elmater, but...
And Pale's just silent, staring at the ground anywhere but at the king.
What?
I just walk over to Carolina. He said that he thinks about Elmater at night. Carolina, how do I respond to that?
I think of Elmater at night because my dad's the champion of Elmater.
He thinks about the bound god at night. I don't know if he's ready for that conversation.
Henry stands up and he says, well, there's a goodbye party in 2 days. You're welcome to stay in the castle at night, or you can sleep somewhere the fuck else. But come to the goodbye party. We're gonna meet the people who are going with us, the other guards that are going with, whatever. Just fuck off until then. Alright, bye. And...
Why are you saying goodbye before the party?
That's in 2 days.
Oh.
I have planning to do. I have a speech to write. That kind of thing. I have more of this cool Sonkarelian leaf to eat.
All right. I turn Pale around towards the door.
Ah, yes,
Have a good
door.
night, King.
Good night.
And I am walked out. I grab Leo as I'm being walked out. The mature one's telling us to
I was
leave.
coming. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, who said I was mature?
Let me grab
The
a
three
drink
of
really
us,
quick.
You're the chaperone.
I just know when we're not wanted around.
That means you're the chaperone.
Well, the king was just kidnapped and now brought back, and he's around his wife again. Yeah, I think we should go.
Yeah, and he was talking about Elmater, so that was the whole thing. At least he's becoming religious and not going to become a dark god or anything.
I wonder if he calls out Elmater during sex.
Ooh. I'll ask Tyr. Maybe he can go and ask Elmater.
I'm back.
I don't
What are you
think
gonna ask
wants
here?
to know about it.
Nothing. Good night, King.
No, it was me getting a drink. I didn't hear what you said.
Asking if,
I said I wonder if the king calls out Elmater's name during sex.
No, he's a virgin. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait, as long as he survives, to send the same prostitutes that I tried to have interrupt Leo and Ellie. I'm going to send them all the way over here to the king, like, hey, here. Then they'll be put to death, but, you know, it'll be a funny joke before they die.
He has too much honor and pride to cheat on her, and his wife's 13, so he's not gonna fuck her, therefore he's still also a virgin. There.
But he's not even over the age.
He's 17.
He's not past the age.
So when he turns 18, I'm sending him prostitutes.
Oh my god.
Tier prostitutes, though.
Technically, since all NPCs have their birthdays on Mechanist Day, he is 18.
I'm going to wait till his next birthday.
Okay.
And then we'll send him a small army for him to choose from.
A small... You'll send him a harem, and then if
It's
anyone...
all drow.
And then Queen Marceline will kill you.
And again, it's all drow.
No, again, he has too much honor to be tempted. So there.
Yeah.
He would say,
So I'm gonna be tempted.
gross. I'm gonna go home to my wife. Peace out. Yeah.
And then he's gonna be curious
Yup.
with his wife.
She'll kidnap him again. It'll be adorable.
Okay. You're in town for 2 days. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I would like to go shopping for some nice whiskey.
Okay. There's a liquor store.
I'm looking to spend like 30 or 40 gold.
Oh my god.
But hang on, give me 1 second. Wait, hang on. I might have to take that back. I can't remember how much gold I have. Ooh, I'm looking to spend like 20 gold.
I was about to say, a gold is $70. I think in any liquor store, like, you're probably only, the maximum, the most expensive shit they have is gonna be like 3.
Okay, then I will buy something for 3 gold.
Okay. It's probably called, like, I don't know, Forge's Dew or something.
Ooh, what?
Forge's Dew.
Forges do. I love it. That's fantastic.
Came up with that in 2 seconds. Booyah! Come for me, alcohol companies. I'll name stuff.
Hey, yo, Johnny Walker. Higher bait.
And I won't even steal the product, because I'm sober now.
Boom, just the bottles, because they look cool. Make cool lamps. Speaking of that, I'm just going to try and get lantern oil.
Lantern oil, easily found, probably, I don't know, like a copper for a bottle of it.
I'm gonna get
While he's not looking, I'm going to pull a label off of one of these bottles.
Oh, of the potions?
Yep, and ask him to read it.
Okay.
Do I know what it says?
Yeah, I just put those cards away, but I wrote it down, so I have to go, I don't want to pull them back out. Let me go to where I wrote it down.
Is it celestial?
No, it's an infernal.
Alright, so it's from my new best friend, the blue tiefling. Get out of town. He's got skin now? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. That was great. It's such an obvious side conversation. I'm just getting so into it. It's crazy. He's got skin. He's got a face.
It's so random.
It was great.
Where'd it go?
Hey,
Oh no, I
Kale,
wrote
be
it in
diversion.
logs, not post notes. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I put it in post notes because it'd be easy. I put it in logs because it'd be easier to find. But where do I go first to check? That's right, a different tab.
Listen, it be like that, you know?
It be like that. Okay, let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d10.
Me or me or Carolina?
Carolina.
Me.
Got it.
A 9. I was hoping you'd get one of those. You find that one of these potions that you've stolen, it's red, really, and it's got an almost imperceptible bubble in the shape of a heart. And if you give this to Pale, do you read it, Pale?
Yeah, this says, which roughly translates to...
Hither of Love. It's a love potion.
Oh my god, Carolina, are you gonna have someone fall in love with you?
Maybe. Thank you.
Wait, I think Vic is a little old for you, but honestly, get yours, girl.
I snatched the label back.
There are 5 different kinds of bottles. You've eliminated 1.
Okay. Read this one.
Okay, roll me a d10.
A 5.
I'm Googling the description for flavor.
So this one says Gleep, Glorp, Meek, Malorp. Malork. They don't write vowels. It's same with Celestial. They don't write vowels. You have to kind of figure out what it is. Gleep, Glark, Malorp. Yeah, there we go.
This potion is dense, purple liquid, has with a little cloud of pink flowing in it. You, Pale, know this. On the little scroll it says Potion of Mind Reading.
Potion. Oh. Carolina, Carolina? I'll tell you what this says.
And you have 2 that match the color of this.
I'll tell you what this says. If you promise not to use it on me, especially when I'm around several people, I'll give you a list. Okay? Just don't use it on me when I'm around those people, okay?
Okay.
Potion of mind reading, I'll give you that list later. I'll get that to you. My people will talk to your people.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, potion of mind reading, just, yeah.
And I give Pale the bottle.
Okay?
Yes!
You gave him a bottle?
I gave him a bottle. I said I wasn't going to use it on you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
Doesn't I have to?
the next one, the red in the potion's liquid continuously expands from a tiny bead of color to the clear liquid around it and then contracts. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt this process. I won't make you roll because we've narrowed it down enough. Pale, you know this is a potion of growth.
You really are going for Vic, huh? This is a potion of growth. Good for you, Carolina. Good for you.
Stop judging.
I'm not judging, I am applauding. There you go.
Next one is, it's a smoke leaks from the lead-stoppered mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. Thick black smoke swirls inside, inky black in between more gray, opalescent waves of smoke inside. The label reads, Ever Smoking Bottle.
Is it?
It's a vape! No.
Fake niche.
Oh my god.
Alright.
And the last 2 are not actually bottles, they're more kind of like jars. They're glass jars wrapped, like they're wrapped in like a thick cloth for the top, which is wrapped around, and then that little rope is sealed onto the jar with like an insignia of a circle going with an arrow going through it. This is Kiga Tom's ointment. Inside, it kind of looks like aloe vera juice.
Okay.
That one's hard to pronounce. I don't know if I said it right. Kigo Tom's.
Tom's ointment.
Yeah.
Kyoft.
Was that everything? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So you've got goo, that's almost better than a health potion, an ever-smoking smoke bomb, potion of growth, potion of mind reading, and pither of love. And you have 2 of those each, except for Pale has 1 of the potions of mind reading. Anyway.
And I just hand over a little scroll. Alright, so it's Ash, Tyrion Fenwick, Ash Barlow, Claire, Stephen Puyo, Ash Barlow, the High Priest, his friend who should have been the kind of pleated Sally Gorfield, and Ash Barlow, the High Priest of Mercoul with the wood. Alright, bye! And I go to my quarters.
Was Leo there for that conversation?
I didn't get any of those names. I gave you the potion.
Ash, Tyrion, Ash, Claire, Stephen, Ash, Sally, and Ash. Wait, who's Sally?
Sally Gorfield? Garfield?
Oh, it's that's the other necromancer that's here. I actually found out I named her Sally when I was telling you guys the first time, I think. But then I found through some older notes, like campaign 1 notes, her original name was Margaret. So
Salgrit.
So yeah, okay.
Margaret.
Margaret Gorfield.
Yeah.
The campaign 1 people met her when the Gorfield party was like tracking down bones of another necromancer that they were going to sacrifice to bring Vecna back, and like they were going to sacrifice the bones of this one necromancer. as a sacrifice to Vecna.
I thought they were
But-
going to sacrifice it to get some lasagna.
Oh my god. And so, Margaret, since she's a descendant of Vecna, was able to feel where those bones were, because that lich was also a descendant of Vecna, so it's like she could feel her great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's bones. And so, Margaret Gorfield, the necromancer who was spearheading this whole thing and had an army leading across the land, terrorizing people, he was looking for Margaret so he could track his great-grandfather with her, because he could feel it, but he's like, we'll get more of the work done if we also have Margaret, my cousin. And Margaret's like, fuck Vecna. I just want to bake bread and shit and be a wizard.
She's able to track her great-great-grand whatever's bones, and I, Pale Talon, can't even find my fire dad.
Yeah.
Necromancy sucks.
And so, they were talking about killing her after defeating Vecna, because she could technically be able to sense, like, where Vecna is, but then August's like, nah, we're not killing this innocent bitch. She's gonna chill with me. And so she's been studying under him since.
What a bro.
Yeah.
What an
'Cause
absolute lad.
When they first rescued her, Vic gave her a stick of dynamite and said, light this if they're about to catch you.
Oh my god. He's a little bit much as a Vic guy.
Yeah. It's John McNally's character. From the first game.
You didn't meet Dashworth though.
You didn't meet Dashworth.
Is that the one who was a pony?
No. He was, this will be funny if we ever go back to Cracklin,
Oh god.
because, Sir Dashworth's family were lords and ladies of trade in Cracklin, so you might actually recognize that name, Pale, but it hasn't come up yet.
I hate them rat bastards. Listen, what was their last name? What was their last name, the lords?
Oh, Dashworth.
Yeah, the Dashworths and the Talons are like the Hatfields and McCoys.
There you go.
Well, now Pale has to seduce one of them.
He's
That's
got a
how the
sister.
Hatfield McCoy ended.
Dashworth has a sister.
Her name was Rainbow Dashworth.
No, I don't remember what her name was, but I wrote it down somewhere. That's why I save all the notes, because all of this shit's connected. It makes it easier to write that way.
That's why my world is just chaotic, literally. That's why there's a frat.
When you have enough pre-made details, the story writes itself.
Was Dre in the battle?
Huh?
I said, was Dre in the battle?
Dre? In what
Yeah.
battle?
Stone Garden.
Oh yeah, probably. Hiding though, because you were like wanted by every cop. You had Drerun Theric. Your dad's still in Ilgamesh. They could go meet him.
Yeah. Alright.
Might run into him when you guys go with King Henry to Ilgamesh. Who knows?
Meanwhile,
We might even see
At the Hole of Justice.
Kit at his dad's speakeasy in Vicksville.
Well, little kitten. As he
'Cause-
hated to be called.
He disappearing diseased and wound up with his dad. That's where he is.
And yet that never happened to Leo.
Well, you wouldn't want to go where Leo's dad is right now.
With another man?
In prison.
locked up.
In chains.
With another man locked
They're
up in
best
chains.
friends. Ash.
Well, he and I are more than friends. It's like, we're closer than that. He and I, we have...
You're more than friends with the death dealer?
Okay, death dealer is a strong term that he would actually really enjoy. So I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, good old Ash, laying in Gilbert's arms, sobbing and begging Gilbert to kill him. Oh,
He would
memories.
never lay in another man's arms. It's either mine or Steven's.
Or
And I
his
don't think Steven has arms right now.
or his 9 baby mamas.
Well,
That's
now you
another
can read
minute.
his mind.
Perfect. Oh god. Oh god.
Wait, what?
With the
Now you
potion.
can read.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'd have to give Bailey 2 weeks heads up for when I'm going to read Ash's mind.
It's the you give the pither of love to Ash, and he's such a slut. He would like the first person he saw, no matter who it is. Like, it's like, you know, have you seen in Critical Role, like they give a pither of love to Scanlan?
Yup.
It's beautiful. It'd be mostly like that.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
there yet. I'm not there yet.
It's very
I want to
good.
say things, but I can't because that scene is beautiful because the two things act it very well.
Yes.
Oof.
Yes.
I already know who it was.
Yup. Charlie, get it together.
I think
But
I
yeah,
don't
I just
that
think-
I
You want
don't
me to
think that
caught
if you look up that clip, there's not really any spoilers.
I mean, do you want me to be caught up on Critical Role, or do you want me to be caught up on Gastropod? Because I can only be caught up on one.
Critical Role.
Critical Role. I don't know what gastropod is, so fuck it.
I'm on 59, episode 59.
Are you on season 1?
Uh-huh.
Campaign.
Wait.
Campaign 1.
Wait till
I
you
didn't
get
even
to episode 69. I can't wait for our episode 69.
That's going to be when I read Ash's mind and give him a little pither of love.
Carolina might actually use the potion.
Talk about blowing his mind.
Oh my god.
Talk about giving him wood.
Boo.
Be
Talk
hot.
about
Boo.
Very hot.
Moist.
Boo.
Could really make some heat with him.
A little bit of charring on the... His fingers would burn at your touch.
Oh my god, I cannot.
See,
Matthew, this is my little sister. You need to stop this right now.
yeah, and my little brother went to a rodeo, so he's already been corrupted.
He didn't take me, so it wasn't my fault.
Bringing it back around after we talk about
Oh
the
god,
card
yeah,
game.
all the way back around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're in town.
I'm going.
What do you want?
I'm gonna try to sleight of hand the love potion into Pale's bag.
Oh god.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Pale, what's your passive perception?
Low. 12. That's terrible. My perception and wisdom are quite low for a cleric, but we make do.
17.
Yeah, you easily slip this into Pale's bag. And Pale, you know what it is now because you've seen it and read what it does.
Well, how did that get there?
Yeah, I don't know when you're gonna find it, but next time you
In
go
the
through
middle
your...
of a fight.
Yeah, you think it's a health potion in the heat of battle and you drink it and...
well, I gotta make this Tarask fall in love with me now.
It can break through walls and planes of dimensions, but it can't break through the binds of love.
Or your asshole, apparently. It's gotta have like a 12-foot dick, my man. And...
Listen. We don't know if it's a
Wow.
top.
Could be a female Tarask. You just walk in there.
Oh my god. Why is it burning when I pee? No, he's still in there.
I almost spit up my drink. Okay.
I should be
No,
sorry.
we can't be spitting out any drinks. Speaking of drinks,
When Dennis hears that you're back in town, he finds you. Or where are you guys right now? You're buying lamp oil, you're conferring potions. Leo, where'd you say you were?
I bought some nice whiskey.
Okay, you're at the whiskey store. Do you eventually convene somewhere? The castle, an inn?
At a bar.
Okay. There's several
Well,
bars.
whatever bar Pale is going to, I'm going to a different one because I'm confused by what he was talking about when we were making plans.
Would you would you like to go to the big bar, Leo, or like a small like beer garden?
Beer garden.
Okay, you find your way to Emerson's Field. It's unique in that the rooms to rent are actually in the basement. And you two, Pale and Carolina, meet at the It's called the Blue Lily. It's the only tavern that's built for both giants and humans. Like, so it's really tall, and like some chairs are like 6 feet tall, and some chairs are normal chair sized. And there's like a tall bar with a giant. What?
All I heard was the Blue Oyster Bar.
No, Blue Lily bar.
What was that? The Rocky Mountain Oyster Bar?
No. But
Sorry.
there's like a tall bar with a tall bartender and a short bar with a human bartender, and everyone just kind of chills here. The place gets kind of wild at night.
I'm gonna go to the tall bar.
Okay. And yeah, your forehead reaches the bar, and the
And
giant.
I climb on top of the bar.
I kind of help her up. Here, I got you. Get on my shoulders.
There's a stone giant, a half stone giant woman who's working that bar today, and she goes, "You know that?" She points to the short bar like 2 feet away. You know you could have just ordered it from Steve.
I don't want to talk to Steve. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
So, like, I want a drink with a straw because obviously I'm a little bit, short in stature here. So I don't know how big these mugs are, but if it's too big, I want a straw so that I can actually drink out of it because I want to drink the whole thing.
Do you want like a human-sized glass or like a?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
That's racist.
What do you want?
I came to the giant bar.
What do you want in your big cup?
Your best rum.
My best rum. We'll see. And she goes back, and she like comes back with like a river reed as your straw, and gives you like a small barrel, probably like 9 foot diameter, 1 foot tall. It says, "I don't want to kill you, so please don't drink all this today." And she sets it down and puts the straw in it.
Nice. Then I start to drink.
Says,
How much is it?
It's like a gold. It's a lot of rum.
Yeah. Hell yeah. For a gold, yep. I'm tossing the gold to her.
Okay. It's imported, and it's... The only alcohol they make here is whiskey from, like, the stuff grown here, and then also gin from the cedar trees all around. They can't really make anything else except for maybe mead, because they keep bees, but,
Taylor, you want some of this?
I'm gonna just go over to Steve and kind of help her down with her giant.
You don't need to get anything. This is a giant. It's 9 foot. It's a 9 foot mug of rum.
No,
Trust
nine
really
inch
cool.
by 1 foot.
Trust me, it'll be really cool. I go over and say, "Listen, do you
You
have
said
any?"
9 inch by 1 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a small one.
She didn't want to kill you, man.
She
I
was gonna
tossed
get
the
a
straw.
cap.
You toss the straw, you just drink it out of the barrel.
It's like a dragon
Yeah.
bowl.
Okay.
Let's go over to
I
Steve.
thought you
like,
said 9. I thought you said 9 foot.
No, you could like swim in that shit. Holy crap.
It's like, what you going to buy stuff for? I got a 9 foot swimming pool.
Yeah.
This is a fire hazard at this point.
That's racist.
Okay, what do you get from Steve?
I
He's
go over here and say, "Listen, I want some of your gin, but do you guys have like a piece of wood used for the whiskey, like a piece of the barrel?"
I can probably break an old one. Why?
Cool. Can I just get a piece of that with the drink?
He looks at you
And a
like,
much bigger glass, like one that could fit over in my glass.
you want. So you want a piece of wood, and he
Yeah.
looks at you and your fire hair, and then he
Trust
says,
me, I'm gonna change your life.
and then he says, and you want me to put the cup that I give you the gin in a bigger cup?
Yeah, like much bigger, like the one that my friend has.
Like set
at
the
Point of
cup,
Caroline.
set the cup inside of a small barrel.
Well, yeah, that'd be fun. Well, hopefully, if you have one that's fireproof, like a much bigger glass sort of
Or like
thing,
a
dome.
metal.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got tankards. Okay, hold on.
cool.
And he goes and gets you a giant tankard, probably the same size as Carolina's barrel.
Yeah.
And he fills it with gin and gives you a piece of wood.
Oh wait, no, I want the like regular cup of gin, tankard with it. That's not full of it.
So, tankard, cup, wood.
Yes.
Okay, he gives you that.
I put the gin in the cup, hold the wood over my hair, blow it out, put it on the counter, put the tankard over it, wait, take it out, fully put out the thing, and take my nice smoked gin over. See, Carolina? Quality over quantity. Take a sip, immediately drunk.
They
And this
just
one,
like,
Hale realizes he hasn't eaten anything.
just like, oh, fucking hipsters. Foreigners, God, I swear.
I'll take that over the racism of that one.
Welcome to Thundersgrem.
Hey, wait, Carolina, where's Leo?
I don't know. Last time I checked, it wasn't my turn to keep watch over him.
Yeah, it's here. I'll just... And I send him. Hey, Leo, where are you? Where I got smoked gin. It's great. Come here. Carolina's talking to a big woman.
I always knew Carolina would go with a big woman. I'll be there. Where are you at? I'm coming to you.
That's blue. I just kind of slump over at the table, sipping my gin.
I turn to the person next to me and I go, "Where's the blue bar?
It's by the gate, man.
Can you point me in the right direction?"
They point at the big gap in the mountains where the only entrance to Thundersgrem is, other than Vic's Highway down in the subterranean part. And they go,
Well, hot damn, that is a gate. Thank you, sir. And then I walk out and try to go find the blue bar.
you find the blue lily. It's huge. It's like Billy Bob's size.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
It's like, it used to be in an old grain barn, and then the giants were like, hey, we can stand up in here. And, so they built a bar.
Nice. All right.
It's also, like, the only hotel in town. Like, Emerson's Field has a few, like, rooms. They have, like, 3. But, like, it's the only, like, tavern as fantasy taverns would have, you know, because people don't really visit Thundersgrem that much. So...
But it's so beautiful. With all the dead bodies outside.
And the Soviet architecture, and...
Duh. We.
Unless you're coming to trade, nobody really comes to Thundersgrem. Yeah, but what do you do when you get there, Leo?
Halfway through the mug.
Oh, you're halfway through.
Oh, when I get to the bar, is there currently a band playing?
There's probably one giant who has like a cello and he's playing it like a violin.
Okay, I'm gonna ask if he wants to do a little duet.
They shrug and say, yeah.
Horn, Luke, or Sham, sir.
Freestyle me.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my lute because I think that it would harmonize best.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
And drunk ass Carolina joins in beatboxing.
Roll me a performance check, Carolina.
Hale gets up there and decides to do drums with a gavel.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Jesus.
How about you, Carolina? You also roll pale. You said you were doing it, so you're doing it.
Yup.
Carolina got a 3. I'm
Good.
doing the
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
I got a 12. That's the best performance I've ever gotten. I'm just like,
Yeah, you're like beating the wall, beating the stage, beating your knees.
I'm pretty sure I punched somebody in the middle of this.
Yeah,
it's Hale. He falls over and just keeps hitting the ground with the gavel.
yeah. You're just like constant on the stage, and
But it's not even on beat.
let me.
Absolutely offbeat.
Oh god. So Leo, you far outshine your betters, even this guy who was just playing, because like once you start playing, you realize that you don't know any songs together, because Thundersgrem folk music's kind of unique, and so he doesn't know any of the songs that you're playing, and then your drunk ass friends make him laugh, and so it's just you on the lute, amusing everyone, and some people from the crowd kind of half-heartedly like start to square dance or something just to make fun of you guys even more. But eventually, having heard that you're in town, Dennis,
Little D.
And his hand, there's Jasmine flying really close to his ear, and Margaret Gorfield, he's holding her hand and dragging her behind him, and he comes out to you guys and he goes, yo, I have great news!
Oh my god, hi. Lesser restoration on all three of us to sober up. Hey, hi. Hey,
What
buddy.
the hell?
You're
Hi.
fine, I'll buy you another drink.
And Dennis looks happier than he's ever been in his whole life. And Margaret kind of giggles.
Jasmine, stop flying. That's magic.
What happened?
Stop
That's
flying. That's
body
magic.
magic. It's
No,
body magic.
it's like, I mean, like, they're not gonna like it, and that's racist, but whatever, but like, they're not gonna, it's legal for me, because it's something I can do just by existing, so there.
Whoa.
Third
So
person.
you mean that I could just, produce my other half because it's something I can do naturally?
I mean, I don't recommend it, and she sits down on Dennis's shoulder, she's like, although we've been in the castle, I haven't really been this far into town. And Dennis is like, I got news.
What'd you do? What's going on?
I got news. And
news?
he grabs Margaret, and he pulls her really close to him, and he says, we're getting married!
Oh my god!
I know!
Dude!
I know it's only been a week. And Margaret's like, yeah, it has only been a week. He's like, but she doesn't mind that I like to play with dead things. Therefore, she's perfect.
She sounds it. Oh my god, dude!
And then
I kind of like tussle him like, you did it!
and
I
Mar-
whisper in Pale's ear. I think he gave her a potion.
He would never.
and Margaret leans in
He
and says,
revives dead people.
Don't listen to him, because I'm the one who asked. And
Oh my god.
it's just because Jasmine said he's nervous, and Dennis is like, please don't tell him. And
He's really nervous all the time. I love him for it. It's great.
we're both nerds, and he's the first. I'm the first person apparently who doesn't mind he's a necromancer. He's the first person who doesn't mind that I'm a great grand niece of Vecna, and that's huge. And Jasmine approves, so there.
Wait, what's huge? What? Great. I'm happy anyway.
I high-five her.
Woo!
She didn't ask for it. She wasn't ready for it.
She high-fives you back.
Sloppy's high-five her.
And they're both
I'm pretty sure I
blushing
follow my face.
and glowing because they're still really both awkward nerds. But
I just kind of yell, drinks for these two. Big woman. No, I don't say big woman because I'll get killed here. You beautiful bartender. These two, a whiskey like my friend got, and my friend another rum so she doesn't kill me.
I'll get it, Pale.
yeah, they get drinks. They party a little bit.
So wait, when are you guys gonna tie the knot?
We're talking about, well, because Og's the one who kind of got us together, and he's like the champion of Soon, who's the goddess of love. So he offered already, and
I love it.
and then you'll be my best man, and then Leo could do the music or something, and
He's pretty good at that.
And Carolina, you're invited because we bonded over travel and stuff.
I'll be security.
Security, perfect. And then Margaret's got some friends at and Margaret's like, they're wizards, they're probably not gonna come here. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, never mind. But yeah.
I am so proud of you two, you awkward little nerds. It's great.
And they hug. And Jasmine's over it already. It's only been a week and she's already over it. But
I'm like, hey, Jasmine, come here.
yeah.
All right, be real with me. How the hell did he swing this? Did either of them potion the other one? What the hell? They're both so awkward. How did they even flirt?
It literally, they started like, it's a weird love language, but I have deciphered it. They started giving each other books.
Oh, thank God. I thought they were going to give each other bodies.
No, and then they started writing notes in the books. Because they were like
I fully
too awkward
expected
to
that,
actually
like,
talk about it.
I thought a wraith or something was going to have proposed. Like, I thought that he was going to use an undead to propose.
Like use a zombie to hold the ring, that'd be funny.
Yeah, oh my God. And Pale, like, visibly relaxes.
No, I'm gonna be the ring bearer because I'm small, you know?
That is adorable. Do you want, like, a thimble of whiskey?
A thimble of... I would love one.
There you go.
Dive in, Jasmine.
into your bucket?
Yep.
Like a hot tub?
Just don't get drunk. Drink.
If you drink yourself.
I'm not gonna get in it because then you're drinking my like bath water and that's gross. But I'll
Pixie girl bathwater. That would sound so well.
No, Pale.
Maybe I'll get some magical powers.
If by drinking my bath, no, that's weird.
If I drink your bath water, will that give me magical powers?
You might get some.
Will I be able to fly? I think I'll be able to fly.
You might get some pixie dust stuck to your face.
Is that what they call it these days, Jasmine?
Not. It's. She like flips her wings and little like dusts of gold fall off, and she's like that right there. It's my dead wing.
I did hear a rumor that pixie dust. I did hear a rumor that pixie dust helps you fly, though.
No.
Faith trust.
No,
Yeah.
it's like you know how you chew off your nails,
No.
or like skin cells, and you scratch yourself and you get like white goop underneath your nails. It's gross, right?
I just kind of look at myself like, I don't even know if I have skin or if I'm just like made out of charcoal or something.
She's like, you have skin. Your skin's weird, but you have skin.
Yeah.
And so she like flips her wings again.
So
This is
you're talking
pixie
about
dust.
skin, but you're talking about biting fingernails.
Okay, so this dust,
I shot your nail on pixie dust.
it's like dead skin off my wings.
So what you're saying is if someone snorted the dust because it's from the Feywild, that they would be able to fly?
They'd probably sneeze. It's about it.
My God.
I sneeze.
You sneeze.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's end here.
Yup.
Good game, everybody. Thank you.
Great game.
Thank you.
Night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, Matt, and Darrigan, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. Remember that you can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and we love fan art, questions, and comments. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.
Well, my headphones have run away, so I can't use them.
You know, I know other Austinites who don't lose their headphones.
I didn't lose them, they ran away.
You can't use cats as headphones. Unethical. I think.
You should just see me try.
Can you imagine just holding two cats to your face and hoping that nothing bad happens?
Yeah, put one paw in one ear and the ear in the other. No,
Oh,
the
God.
tail in the other.
Yeah.
The tail's the mic.
Oh, okay,
Just put
yeah.
that right in your mouth.
The tail's what plugs into the computer.
Oh my gosh. No, they're Bluetooth.
Oh, God.
The cats are Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Does that explain Zoomy? Is it just like a weird current at night?
Yeah.
My God. You figured it out. That's why the Egyptians thought they were gods. They were playing music randomly.
Yeah. It's like
Exactly.
Siren Head, but cats.
Oh, God. I think cats are scarier than Siren Head.
I've only very recently learned what Siren Head is.
What is Siren Head?
It's like Slender Man, but he's got
Sirens.
two sirens for heads, and so he screams like the bang, bang, bang.
It's like the
Noise.
Silent Hill sirens.
Well, that's annoying.
Nah, he's a friend. Just wants to be
This is
loved.
a very nice map you put up.
thanks. I was just gonna explain where we're going. This top right picture is a picture of Mount Istus and Mount Dunateus. It's like a mountain with a false peaks. They just named it two of them. It's over here. So that's kind of the view from the castle. I just wanted to say that. And then what I'm planning on doing today is y'all are going to take a happy little trip from the castle down this road down here into the crater, and you're going to go through this hole into the tunnel to Nagamesh.
Why do I feel it's never a happy trip into the hole?
Well, there's a bunch of angry miners down there.
Why are there children down there?
There are child labor laws in Thundersgrem. Thank you very much.
Is it that the children have to work?
No. It was until King James came along and made a bunch of civil rights movements. But,
It's weird that he made the movements when he's just a king. He could have made the decree.
Well, that's what I mean.
Sorry, I'm just...
The law, whatever.
I'm just being a dick.
Don't give me real law in a fantasy world, Matthew. I don't want that.
I do that every session. I quote statute.
I know. And I don't understand any of them.
Because I find it hilarious.
And then on this bottom map, we're gonna go this underground road across the cold line and in the dark zone into Nagamesh. And then we're gonna go above ground from there and have a little trip down memory lane. We might even go through Horsetail again, which is where we were episode 1.
Before we jarred meat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was after we had left Edgewater, yeah?
Yep. You went Edgewater to Nagamesh to go free Dennis from the prison there.
Bay.
And Horsetail is that little town where Tamara, the mayor, was like, or she was trying to become the mayor, and one of the mayor's goons like shot her in the chest.
Right.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, yeah.
And this was all just shortly after I wore Pale's face and forced a woman to drink alchemist fire and watched her burn from the inside.
Happy times.
And I changed into the deformed, rotted face of the man she killed.
One of the rare times where Leo made it burn for someone, but it wasn't STD related.
Oh my gosh. Leo doesn't have STDs!
Anymore.
It
That's
makes-
a restoration.
It makes you wonder how that little goblin family's doing.
I like to imagine that there is like a roaming army of Tyr that eats people, run by a child. Just like, huh.
I mean,
Well-
his mom and sister are there.
Yeah. Led by the child.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Led by a 2-year-old. And we're proud of him.
He's 3 now because all NPCs have their birthday on Mechanist Day, because it's too hard for me to keep track of.
Hey, I respect it. I just don't let PCs live long enough to age. NPCs live long enough to age.
Well, that's your problem now, isn't it?
My characters, the players, they dealt with the false zombies fairly well,
Yeah.
considering I had them commit a war crime.
Oh, God.
When they figured out, they're just like, huh.
Is it a war crime if you don't know when it's happening?
A few of them figured it out, but their characters didn't know, so they played it.
Well, that's
straight.
what. That still, is it a war crime if you don't know what's happening?
One of them found out, but didn't see the reason to tell anyone because it would make them feel sad.
Oh no!
It was a very interesting session. And then when they had the survivors, there's still one zombie left. And they're like, well, that's not a zombie. Not really. The others weren't. We'll just let him kill our NPC guide. Then one was like, wait, this isn't a normal person. It's not a zombie either. That's the last one to live was the corpse mimic.
Oh my
And they're
God.
like, Matt, how'd you think of a corpse mimic? I'm like, definitely not from a YouTube video. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I think that was just a collective. Matt, are you all right?
We all know the answer to that is nope.
Yeah, no, it's no. That's what makes a good DM sometimes, you know?
But that's it, though.
Baby, help me out here.
But say I'm sad and I write good stories, I think.
It takes a little bit of sad and a little bit of twisted, and that's where you get that nice little medium.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to the point where, oh, interesting, but not enough that people are consistently worried about you. Just like every now and then.
Yeah.
Then again, one of my friends, he thinks that a person is a horse, and he plays it straight of like, yeah, come on. It's like, that's a person. He bought a saddle that just doesn't fit, because his character fully believes that this is a horse.
Like that an NPC
Yeah.
is actually a horse?
It
like,
fits the character.
Like,
Why he thinks it...
Are they really stupid, or...?
No, they're super intelligent, but the way they see everything is kind of warped. It's just... some of these players, they just come up with creative things. Like one of them, he decided, hey, I just want to straight up play Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins.
But he plays him as someone who is just an absolute coward who never helps anyone with anything and is actually a thief. So he's consistently stealing from the other players. And the others, they sign off like, it's fine. He can steal from us, but if we find out, are we allowed to kill him? Like, yeah, go ahead. I'll play your character murder as long as it fits your character and story. That's the rule. You can't just randomly stab them. But if he steals your most prized possession from your by father who had a relationship with a gnome, for a random example.
He was a dwarf, and they were both straight. Or no, Quentin was definitely gay. But Gilbert's straight. He's one of my very few straight characters. I have to hold on to him.
There ain't nothing gay about kissing the homies goodnight. That's just friendship.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hold hands when you pee, because you're bros.
Listen, sometimes you just got to do the horizontal square dance with your buddies.
Oh my gosh.
The horizontal square dance?
Don't lie.
I had to learn how to square dance in 5th grade. Gym
They
class.
did that for y'all too? I thought that was a Texas thing.
Nope. I also had to learn, I think, ballroom dancing. I forget what year it was, but I'm pretty sure I had to learn ballroom dancing. Super awkward.
Was it like that scene in Harry Potter where...
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even... Yeah, for the Yule Ball? Yeah.
Yeah.
It lives in my mind, rent-free. And I did the plays in high school, so at one point I had to learn how to do a mambo. And I was just like, oh my god. And the person like, put your hand on her waist. Like, I don't want to. I don't know her that well. It's acting. Like, I am an awkward 17-year-old.
Can I put on some gloves? Yeah.
It's like, can I put on like a full scuba suit?
Yeah.
Can I put on a hazmat suit? I'd feel better.
Nothing against the girl, just you're the one who's awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she was like, it's okay. Here, put your arm here and there. I'm like, I am not putting my arm anywhere near there. Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm actually going to keep my arms about a foot away from you as we dance.
Right. You're dancing with her chakras.
Yeah. Listen, it's a Reiki dance.
Yeah.
West Side Story has never been so awkward before or since.
What?
Match childhood trauma? I don't know.
Oh, hey, how's my echo? Y'all talk. See if I echo.
Yeah.
You don't have an echo. It's only Carolina. Learn your character. We've been doing this for a year.
I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah.
My brother is my champion.
By the way, listeners,
champion.
Twitter sent me a happy, Twitter birthday, which means we've been doing the show for a goddamn year. And so I heard that. I was like gonna, update some stuff, go through some things, but then Twitter's like, congratulations, it's your Twitter birthday. And I was like, I gotta go to bed.
God, it's like just yesterday when we got the friendship medals.
Yeah.
Which I think we've used all of 4 times.
I don't know.
Remember them.
It's like almost yesterday when Pale repeatedly murdered someone in a cave who was actually an ally.
No, it's Tatiana murdered them. You kept healing them so she could murder them again.
Yeah, fair point.
So you could argue about the morals of necromancy.
It wasn't necromancy. It's not. We're not doing this again.
Look at Revivify. Revivify is a necromancy spell.
What? No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, I would never do necromancy. That doesn't sound like something Pale would do. Mm-hmm. Pale keeps to his beliefs. He doesn't believe in
Revivify. Third level necromancy.
son of a. So Pale's a cleric of Merkul now, and
Merkul doesn't like necromancy either. He likes things to be dead.
So Pale works for the Raven Queen. Wait, son of a! There's no winning.
No, there's not. You can work for your mater.
Nah, I'm not really. Pale's not really into like the whole bondage thing. It's a little extreme for him.
Well, for him, if let's say the breadwinner of a family dies, you should bring that person back to life. You're removing a lot of suffering. So.
See, that seems more like something Dennis would do. I feel like Pale would just bring back all the animals that they've been slaughtered so that they can re-eat them.
And the dragons, we have to keep convincing you not to fucking...
Well, these ones are wyvern, so it doesn't count. Listen, I'm sure Tyrion Fenwick is happy that I've run him back.
Probably. Wherever he is. August the champion is soon. He can probably find him for you.
I do still have Tyrion Fenwick's novel.
Yep. Rock Springs Romance.
Leo can't read.
Leo can't read.
Yes, I can.
I don't see that on your character sheet.
I have an intelligence of 12. That's pretty good, alright? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the smartest bitch, but, like, I'm not dumb.
Well, 10 is average intelligence, but then you gotta think about how stupid the average fucking person is. Mm-hmm. And I think reading's more wisdom anyway. Like, because wisdom's like life experience and stuff.
Oh, wait, being able to read, intelligence, comprehending what you're reading, wisdom.
Okay.
Huh, that's a really weird book about animals that run their own place and ends with the animals talking and all that. Weird. Oh my god, Animal Farm is terrifying.
But say it's either going to be Animal Farm or Charlotte's Web. One of those.
You think those are separate universes? That's the same universe. That's the same farm 30 years apart.
Which one happened
Watership
first?
Down or Charlotte's Web?
Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web comes first. 30 years later, Animal Farm. They see the exploitation.
I bet you it's fucking Wilbur who starts unionizing and being communist pieces of shit.
I think it was Wilbur and Babe.
Babe is a different movie, not Charlotte's Web.
I don't know. Who says they're in separate universes?
Maybe it's the farm next door.
My god.
All farm movies are connected.
They're all together. Alex Jones warned me about this.
And all the frogs are gay.
My god. Hey, Charlotte, what's it like knowing that you live with him?
I'm just waiting for him to meet me so that we can get married and I can be Mrs.
You talking about Alex Jones or my brother?
Alex Jones.
Oh.
Miss Alex Jones.
See, again, intelligence versus wisdom.
Hey, you know what? I've had a long day. I'm halfway into a beer. It's a good time.
Once again,
it's a margarita lager called Muy Importante.
That sounds disgusting.
It's actually really good.
So, lager and tequila?
No. It's just got like lime and stuff in it.
Oh.
So what? It's like the, you know what's really good? There's that sea salt lime beer.
The sea salt lime Shiner? Or a different one?
We don't have Shiner up here, but it's similar. It's probably the same thing as regional.
You don't have Shiner up there?
No, you guys don't have Yingling down there.
Hey, when are you coming to Texas?
Fuck is Yingling?
I got a bottle right here of maple syrup moonshine.
Nice.
That sounds it. Ooh.
I'm halfway through a Mango Loco Monster.
Yeah. I love Mango Loco. That's a good one.
I have an Earl Grey latte. I bet you guys are all jealous.
Do you actually whip it, or do you just put the milk in?
I steep the, it's iced, so whipping it wouldn't really do much, but I do a hot steep, then cool it so it gets all the flavor and bergamot in there.
Interesting.
You know?
You know what I do to make my fanciest tea?
What?
I put it in hot water.
Yeah.
And then I wait.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes I just do that with milk, you know?
I made some really incredible tea yesterday. It's from this little-known brand called Lipton.
Yeah.
I boiled the water in the microwave.
No.
In a mug. And then I threw the tea bag in. I couldn't tell how long I was supposed to brew it for, so I just brewed it until it felt right. Threw a packet of Splenda in and then topped it with ice. It was fantastic.
You had 2 children with a British man.
I had no children with a British man.
Shh, irrelevant. You were married for 15 years to a British man, and you do that with tea.
I was barely dating him for 15 months. Let's be real now.
Irrelevant.
Wait, no. Sorry, I was dating him for longer than 15 months. I knew him in person for about 15 days.
If even. Either way.
All right, so serious question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I echoing?
No.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep
But
it
you're
on.
always echoing, because Carolina Shade Flame.
I'm gonna mail you bees. I swear to God, I'm gonna mail you bees.
They're gonna die. The post office irradiates the mail. They're gonna die.
There are ways to safely mail people bees. I've looked it up. Don't ask.
Lead foil?
No, it's like a whole thing. It's a process through a wildlife preserve thing to mail people bees. Even hornets. They do allow you to mail hornets.
Ain't
Why
no
would you do
wildlife
that?
preserve gonna let you mail bees to a private apartment complex.
They do. I've checked.
Mailing
Maybe-
bees is one thing. Why would you mail the devil's spawn to somebody? You must really hate this person if you're
Well-
gonna mail hornets to somebody.
I have mailed a flip-flop to somebody once. I found out that you don't even have to put it in a box. You can just put some stamps on it, write the address on the bottom, and the flip-flop will go.
Potatoes,
That's
too.
just hilarious.
Yeah, any fruit or vegetable or root. You know that vegetables don't exist?
I did know that. We
Vegetables
discussed it.
don't
It was on
exist?
Tumblr and Twitter and
learned it from
TikTok and all
Gastropod.
the other tea social medias. You learned that from Gastropod? Shit, I'm behind on Gastropod. I really
No, it was like one of their first few episodes that they talk about it.
Now, how are vegetables not real? Are
It's,
fruits real?
Not a bi-
It's a
It's not a
culinary
botanical
thing.
It's not a real scientific term. It's a culinary thing.
They're all fruits, roots, or starches.
Or leaves, or tubers.
No. Leaves are typically herbs.
Just because it's not scientific doesn't mean it's not a thing. It's a word.
Matthew.
Words
Hey,
mean
Matthew,
things.
I would like you to describe what lettuce is to me without using the word leaf.
Okay. Round.
Green.
No, I need you to explain what lettuce is to me without calling it a leaf.
Wet.
Rabbit food.
Okay. A brachial united sheath of xylem and phloem.
Rabbit
It's a bunch of
food.
fucking leaves and you know it.
You're a leaf. I bet you think that mustard only grows one plant.
Nope, we all know it does not. Same with the broccoli. Broccoli is a bajillion plants.
Broccoli is
There's so
two.
many different.
Broccoli's 2.
Have y'all ever seen a what are those called? The little bitty cabbages? What are they called?
Yeah. Don't remember.
Fucking
Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts. Have you seen a Brussels sprout
Yeah.
plant?
It pisses me off.
That shit's wild. That's an alien thing. An alien brought that here.
Where my brother was in before he moved, and I bought one of like the giant things that was at the store, and I just kept like lightly tapping his head with it. It's like cane insect. I'm sorry. I'm holding something. I just want to hit you with it. Like I just gotta lightly bonk. It's like if you are wrapping things. It's like I got it.
Yeah, with the tube.
Like empty tube. Yeah, empty tube. Bonk.
Oh my gosh, y'all, one of my coworkers came back from a 2-week-long vacation today and she was coughing all day long. And I was just like at my desk like, oh my god.
Speaking of coronas, King Henry wears a crown.
Oh, he doesn't actually. He wears bracers that indicate his station. But anyway,
I'm leaving. Hale's dead.